Welcome to the Hitachi ID Systems demo series featuring Hitachi ID Bravura Identity. This video will demonstrate the steps required to delegate the responsibility to approve requests from one user to another. When a user is expected to be unavailable for a predictable period of time, such as a vacation, they require the ability to delegate their responsibility to authorize requests to someone else. Using Hitachi ID Bravura Identity, authorization responsibilities can be delegated to someone else by the user who will be away or by another user on their behalf. In this scenario, Bonnie is a manager in the finance department. She is going on vacation for 2 weeks. Someone needs to approve her requests while she's away. Bonnie will delegate this responsibility to her subordinate, Morris. If Bonnie were to forget to do this, Billy, who is a delegation manager, could do it on her behalf. I'll be using a Hitachi ID demo environment with Bravura Identity to demonstrate how Bonnie initiates a delegation of authority to Morris to cover her 2-week vacation. I'll begin by logging into Bravura Identity as Bonnie. In this demo environment, I can bypass 2 factors of authentication. To begin, Bonnie clicks Delegate Authority in the My Profile section. To add a delegation, she clicks Add New. An authorizer who initially holds a responsibility is known as the primary, in this case, Bonnie. An authorizer who acts on behalf of another is known as a delegate. Clicking Search. Bonnie wants to delegate to Morris, so she searches for him and selects him from Users. By default, the start date is the current date and time. Bonnie is away starting next Monday. And she'll be gone for 2 weeks. She selects the end date. Selecting this option sends a request to the delegate to accept or decline the delegation by a specified date. Otherwise, a response will not be required. This action displays additional options. If desired, Bonnie can select Allow Further Delegation to allow the specified delegate to further delegate to another person. Bonnie enters her reason for the delegation to Morris. If a response is required from the delegate by a specified date and time, open the calendar and select the date and time. Bonnie needs a response by Friday. Then she specifies the default action to take if the delegate does not respond by the deadline. You can have the system automatically accept or decline the delegation for them. Bonnie leaves this set to Accept Delegation. Here, the type of delegation is specified. Options include Delegate all responsibilities, or only authorization, certification, or implementation. Bonnie leaves all selected. Once all the details have been specified, click Update. If the option to ask the delegate before starting was selected, the specified user will be sent a notification to review and accept the delegation request. The Delegations page lists all of your existing delegations. You can see that the status shows pending. Next, I'll log into Bravura Identity as the delegate, Morris. Here is the notification mentioned earlier. Morris has 1 delegation awaiting his acceptance. He clicks the link. He reviews the details of the delegation request, adds any notes, and then clicks Accept to accept the delegation of responsibility. The status has been updated from Pending to Accepted, Delegate Responded. Let's jump back to Bonnie's view and click Refresh to update her Delegations page. Now her status also shows the delegation as Accepted, Delegate Responded. If Bonnie were to return to work earlier than scheduled, she could open the delegation and cancel it from here. Next, I'm going to log in as Billy. She is a delegation manager. If Bonnie were to forget to set up her delegation, Billy could do it on her behalf. Let's take a look. On Billy's home page, you can see that Delegate Authority appears in both the My Profile and Other Users sections. Clicking the option under Other Users initiates a delegation on another user's behalf. In this case, the primary and the delegate need to be specified. I'll use another primary for this example by searching for Abby and selecting her profile. From here, the rest of the process is similar. Billy clicks Add New, searches for and selects a delegate, specifies a start date, and an end date, optionally asks the delegate before starting, enters a reason, specifies a response deadline, default action and delegation type, and clicks Update. This time, the delegation is updated by Billy on behalf of Abby, whose authorization responsibilities will be delegated to Bernardo once he reviews and accepts the delegation, or the default action is applied on the response deadline. It is important to note that an action performed by a delegate, such as an authorization or certification, is always logged as both the delegate and the original user who delegated the rights. This ensures that accountability remains intact. This concludes our demonstration of delegation of approval authority using Hitachi ID Bravura Identity. Thanks for tuning in. Hitachi ID offers a range of demonstration and training options. Click the links in the description below to watch more demo videos or to register for training. Visit our website to learn more.